Alrighty then, it has finally arrived, so I figured I'd give it a try. Why not? I enjoyed V. Welcome to Super Robot Wars X. So I have to do it in this menu because the opening menu has, of course, a voiced cutscene. Or not a voiced cutscene, a fully voiced song, so I've already got enough problems with these people, I figured I'd do it again. So we're at the opening scene. Once I click it, we'll go to the main menu. So if you don't know, this is Super Robot Wars X. Basically, Super Robot Wars combines a bunch of giant robot shows into one. And usually, from what I've seen, it's comprehensive timeline. Like, they changed everything to kind of make it work. And sometimes they cross over some stuff, sometimes they don't. How I like playing these games is I don't actually look who's in it. I just play it and figure it out eventually. Which I have a lot of fun with. Plus, well, sometimes I run into stuff I've never heard of. But, who knows, maybe I'll watch some shows. Like, I found Might Gain like that through the last game. And I really like Might Gain, actually. But yeah, I never actually finished X. I think I quit somewhere around, like, episode 24, 25, something like that. I may one day play it again, but probably not, to be honest. It never really did very good, and I've already been spoiled to the story. That being said, I am actually going to... I'm not going to read comments. I won't disable them unless I have to, but I'm not gonna read them. I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah. Also, whenever I first booted it up and made me agree to a license agreement, yeah, I read it. It's not legal in the state of California, nor the country of Germany. I don't know about with the new EU copyright laws. I haven't really been following that too closely. But yeah, so I don't know why I agreed to it. I really should have just denied it, but I did. And even though I agreed to it, it's not legally binding, so who gives a shit? Oh, it also said that I can't reproduce videos in an area that's not where this is supposed to be, and this is a Singapore copy of the game. So I definitely live in Singapore now. You know, because those were ever legally binding in the United States anyway. As long as my console can play it, it's not actually legal. I didn't modify any hardware. Whoop. Alright, so Reconquisting G is in this game. Yeah. And that is why I'm not sitting on that longer than about 10 seconds. But anyway, let's begin. Alright, I'm cutting that out, but I have no idea what that product mode thing is. Yeah, I was asking for a product key, and I don't have a product key. Plus they mean the pre-order key, but I already downloaded that junk. Yeah, so I played the games before, so I'm gonna go standard. We either have generic guy, low light. Usually I just randomly pick these, but I think I'm gonna go with the possibly fox chick. Just because I'm totally into that. Sure. Oh, I recently found out why they add blood types to games like this. This actually determines your personality. Like, I had no idea. I believe O is like the timid people who like to read a lot. AB means you're hot-headed. A means you're outgoing, and I forget what B means. Yeah, let's go with that. Why not? See? I was asking for a product key. When do PS4 games have product keys? Before this starts, I'm 99% sure this is gonna get copyright claimed. So my apologies if the ads suck. There's not much I can do about that. Bandai does what it wants.
神と獣、光と闇、過去と未来が集う世界。それは永遠に覚めぬ夢。大地は人の思いを吸い、木々には知恵の実が熟す。生と死の狭間に浮かび、誰にも知られず世界は回る。すべては 地の神エンデの名のもとに。そして若者は旅立つ。真実を求め戦いの大地へと。
That was Gawain from R2, wasn't it? Whatever. But I will say, Bandai really needs to outline their characters. Makes reading text so much harder than it needs to be. And this is programmed in C, so it's literally 3 lines of code. They can do it. It's easy. Hell, I even know how to do the masking of the text as that 2001 animation was coming in. Actually, they're doing it here, but they didn't do it in the cutscene. The hell? Also, from what this is looking like, is it's going to be more of a magic-based than giant robot-based. So I'm assuming at some point we're going to either cross into a separate dimension or go through like a time warp into the more technologically focused lands after we've already collected all of the like more magic-y characters. And the parrot is asking if we have regrets. And we do look badass. So I won't be reading this dialogue, you'll have to read it yourself, but I'll give you enough time to read it, hopefully. As it were. Alright, so this parrot's officially named Micah. I like the mask, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, damn it, I really wanted to name him. I was legit gonna go full on in the Micah stuff. Then again, I was gonna constantly ask him why he isn't saving the hero yet. He really needs to get on that. Oh, so this is in like a magical future where magic randomly showed up and destroyed reality, and now they have like giant robots laying around, but also magic. That's cool. That actually sounds awesome. I'm a big fan of stories like that. Like, Turn A is still one of my favorite series ever. Mainly just for the plot, or for the setting though, not really the plot. The plot was okay. So I'm guessing lore-wise, upgrading this one will be us amplifying the systems and making the magic work better. Unless their term for magic is, like, technology. Which would also be interesting. Alright, if you press square on one of these blue terms, you can see who a character is or what the term is. This is just made up magical bullshit. I was just wondering if it like glitched or something because it's only doing odd. But I guess they, you know, conjugated made up words, which I always do hate, but I understand why people do it. Oh, no SR points. So basically there's how you win, how you lose. SR points are like the special thing you can get towards a point counter. And at the end of the game, if you have a certain amount of points, you get the true ending, along with some other criteria, which, knowing these games, is probably like 25 aces, which means 50 kills, and some other junk. Oops. Square, you got boost. We won't use that just yet, but I'm personally the kind of person who avoids using abilities, or spirit, or whatever they call it. Looks cool, at least. Oh, and we have a sub. Yeah, I'm generally against using abilities like that, but I need to try to use them more. Also, the sensitivity on this is really high, and I don't know if it's the controller being busted or what. But it's just like cycling through stuff at an abnormally high rate. Okay. Oh, can you not move and attack? God damn it. I also just figured out his name is a pun on Sparrow. My bad. I should have figured that out a while ago. And I don't hate the voice actress for this chick. That's good. So I'll probably forget, but there's a lot of animations for also killing the enemy with attacks, not just attacking. So I'll try to get see as many of them as I can, but I generally forget. I also try to make it a point to see a lot of the enemies' animations, just because they look really good. But eventually it'll get to the point where we've seen them all and they're just repeating stuff. So I'll start skipping them. You'll notice that we got one EX count. Basically, once we get a certain amount, we can get certain abilities. 2 allows us to boost. This one's freaking useful. That's also really good. And this one is my favorite. Basically, if you kill a thing, you get to attack again. So you can chain it like 5 or 6 times. But you need a ton of points for that, so it's kind of tough. But I'm interested to try that one out. I haven't tried it before. And then, I mentioned it before, but she has focus. This is one of my favorite abilities, because it both increases dodge by 30% and the chance to hit. There's one that increases accuracy by 30%, and it's trash. But that one's really good. Alright, I want to try out this one. Oh, we've already seen this one. I thought we had seen the one below it, but oh well. We probably need higher focus for that, which we do not have. Yeah, we'll just... Oh wait, we could have saw the enemy attack. Eh. My bad. We'll watch it next time. Yeah, we need more morale, so once we kill this guy, we'll be able to use it. Oh. I was expecting more of like missiles coming out of their hands, not really magic bullets, but that works too, I guess. Oh, and the parrot also has abilities, or the sparrow. That's cool. I kind of forgot sub-captains were a thing. So if unicorns in this game, I'm 90% sure they're gonna get this suit mixed up with the unicorn. And because with how popular unicorn is right now, I would be very surprised if it isn't in this game. I was kind of hoping they'd have a different attack because it's like their commander kind of thing, but oh well. Well, I mean, you did just stand there while it was shooting at you. It's not anything better than the other ones. That looked pretty cool. Alright, so we have 3 points, right? We're gonna multi-action this shit. We're going to try killing you with this to see if it has a separate animation for killing someone. Then once we kill him, well, we're gonna pop our ability and then use Tempest on the boss. Alright. Basically the same stuff. Yeah, so we get to act again, so we're going to use this. We're going to use focus, because those points don't pile up during missions. They get reset after a battle. I never did check what the Sparrow's ability did. So either the goddess, the end, is going to be our ally or our enemy. I'm assuming he's going to be an enemy up until about mission 15 to 20, and then he'll become our friend. Because, you know, the big bad guy gets released. Who we're going to call Space Satan until we have a name. So far from the story, what I'm thinking it's going to be is like that one manga about that guy who gets resurrected into that fantasy world and starts building giant robots because they fight with giant robots there. I forgot what it's called. But basically a guy dies while building an Exia and decides to, gets reborn as like a noble in this like fantasy world where they fight with giant robots. It's fairly interesting. I read like the first 15 chapters, but that's all I could really find. Oh yeah, this is because I had the pre-order DLC, which I also did get the really cool steel case, which I'm using right now. Yeah, I put in my code and everything. But yeah, folks, that was the first episode. Like the episode if you did, dislike it if you didn't. I'll probably be playing this till I get bored. But I'm going to try to finish this up before the 23rd of June, so I'm going to be backlogging this stuff. The 23rd of June, Gundam Breaker 3 comes out, which it's both an English release and a Western release, so I really want to play it. Plus, you know, I played the 3 previous games and enjoyed all 3, so it's going to happen. But yeah. So my current schedule for this, unless it gets changed, is there'll be an episode Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of every week. Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then if I have to, or if I don't have the time to record, it'll probably be like a Tuesday, Thursday kind of thing. But I'm gonna try at least get 2 episodes out, because the last game had, I believe, 51 missions. Whereas this one, would be surprised if it has more than about 60. So if I do 3 a week for 8 weeks, I should be at least halfway through the game by the time Gundam Breaker comes out. And if I backlog well enough, that'll give me enough time to finish it. Yeah. So yeah, folks, good night.